Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, as we're here tonight at Kansas Speedway with the eSports Auto Racing League, as these guys are going to be taking on, like I said, here at Kansas Speedway for 134 laps in the trucks, as I will be accompanied by Brian Johnson, or known as Soda Can Johnson, and Zach Attack Hall, or known as Zach Hall. How you guys doing, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah, speaking to the people. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, how you doing, gentlemen?
Hello. Hello, everybody. Doing good. Just excited for a day race here at Kansas with these C-Class trucks here at the EARL.
I believe they're going to be going into nighttime though there, Zach. I think they're starting out in the day and going to night, I believe.
You know, you're very right, Robert. It's going to be a nighttime race by the end of this race. I didn't even notice that, but good call there. Starting off in the day though.
Yeah, and that's going to be the key there, as I'm going to nitpick both of your guys' brains here tonight with these setups and what these guys can do from the transition from daytime to nighttime. So get your brain thinking caps on and get ready to answer probably some stupid questions that you probably already know, and maybe I can catch you off guard. I don't know.
Yeah, definitely a tricky track here tonight. Usually a one groove track usually, but with these open setups, I think guys got more chance to move around. But hopefully at some point tonight we'll get the yell slide job, because you're going to be looking, that's probably one of the best moves you're going to be able to make passes with. And just really a few keys to the race. My key to the race is really staying out of that wall, and because you really gotta be right up against it, so keeping that truck clean and not getting no damage, because usually damage of this track right against the wall doesn't help too much, so it usually compounds itself. But you got a key to the race, Brian?
Yeah, I guess my key to the race is going to be trying to save that right front, because if you can save that right front, then you end up saving the right rear in the long run, I think. And so the truck is a lot more stable, and you can keep it more under control on exit. So it's just taking care of your equipment is going to be a key here tonight, especially as we transition and the track cools off. You're going to want your best stuff there at the end.
That's for sure. Yeah, I'll point out another thing is we might see track position come into a factor tonight also. I think, with these being open setup, guys are going to have more chances to make those moves on the bottom. But in nighttime, I think might help that a little bit. It'll be interesting. I would definitely probably, as this race is going to go into night and cool off probably, I'd probably be looking to get a looser race truck to start this race. So, typically the grip comes and, it usually tightens up the front end a little bit. And, it'll be interesting to see if it goes the other way, though. I've seen it go other way before at nighttime, and, you never know sometimes. So changes how your truck starts here at the beginning of this race are going to be very important.
Yeah, for me, I don't really, we have a 134 lap race here. I don't care how the truck handles for the first 100 laps. All I want is the truck to be able to handle in the last 34. So you got to set up the truck for the weather at the end of the race, and you just have to deal with it at the beginning of the race. I think that's going to be kind of a pre-race key, is as far as the truck setup goes. It's just set it up for the end of the race, and I think you'll be pretty good.
Definitely, Brian. I'm seeing some guys running the bottom here, so I'm wondering if they are running the bottom on their fastest lap, because they're wide open, of course. So it's definitely interesting. But right now, we got Carson Plot, or Kaysen. Is that Kaysen Plot?
Kaysen Plot.
There we go. Sorry about that, Kaysen. In the 19 truck, he's a newcomer to the EARL, I believe, and him sitting on the pole right now at that 29.68. Now, these guys did go out when the track was 79 degrees. It's down to 78, so we have been monitoring that, but we only have 3 minutes left, so we'll see if some of these guys waiting it out, like Will Jones, David Bradford, names that pop up right there in my mind, waiting here. So it'll be interesting.
Yeah, I think those two, they'll end up putting a lap down. I think Jason Spear might go out there as well as the 51 of JD. Typically, those guys, if I remember correctly, they typically put down qualifying laps. Somebody just put up one, but I couldn't tell who it was. I think it may have been Benjamin Gochi.
Very possible in that 47 there.
I think he's starting.
Yeah, he's on the second lap right now, so this is probably his money lap. I imagine the second lap is faster than these trucks, is most likely running wide open if your truck's handling right.
Yeah, he pretty much got a driver like me.
Yep. There you go. See, he pops up that ninth on the board there, right under Brandon Puffenbarger at 42. He's had Dean Moore pop in there too in the 33 up to 6th place. Bobby Hamilton Jr. though, fastest in practice. He's sitting second on the board right now. He's looking for a good run here. We got Hunter Kent, who had a good run, I believe, last week at Atlanta. Showed a lot of speed in the 14 or Atlanta. At wow. Right, what were Dover? No. Oh my gosh. Oh, you know what track we were at last week. But Hunter Kent definitely showed some speed last week.
Well, Kaysen up there, he wasn't too far off in practice. I think looks like he may have been about 3rd or 4th. So he's
definitely backed up that speed. Yeah, he backed it up.
He ran that 686 early on.
Yeah, Will Jones there.
Jones down to 694.
Yeah, the track's down to 77 here. So
we were at Dover last week, Zach.
Okay, Dover. That's what I thought. Yeah. I don't know why I said Atlanta.
You got the freaky Bobby talk going on.
Yeah, I got the test at too many tracks talk going on. That's what my problem is. See David Bradford. Oh yes, I thought that was his motor let go at the start finish line. His motor let go.
Wow.
So he had to tape that thing taped as much as it would go before it blew. So he's gonna jump to the top of the board with that 29.76 there. So wow, what a lap there from David Bradford. And
we still got some people.
We got
still
Steve
out there.
Murdoch and Mark Truxell, and they're not on the track yet, so they don't have enough time.
Yep.
I do hear a truck going out here. So
it would be Chris Swirl is still out there trying to get his lap, and he's coming out of 3 and 4 guys. I don't think he's gonna make it, and nope.
Oh, he lost it. Yeah.
Oh man.
Unfortunately, there for him, he's gonna start 21st.
All right.
Oh wow.
Ooh, clouds.
Cloud just came in into the Kansas Speedway.
Had a quick burst of wind that just teleported a cloud above the track.
All right. Well, we'll quick get ready to, as these guys get ready to grid here out the windy city of Kansas. How's that wind acting out there?
We got about a 5 mile an hour northeast wind, so 5 mile an hour is not too much, but it can get windy real quick here. That's for sure.
Yeah, ain't that the truth? All right, well, still waiting for guys to grid here as they're getting on here. All right, there we go. Now they're starting to pop up on the track and buckle their seatbelts and getting ready. And we can see down here at the bottom as Brian Johnson, if you want to run through the grid real quick there, we can. But there's something new that I put down on the bottom, and it's the starting grid scroller. So you don't got to worry about, missing some drivers. So go right ahead. The floor is yours there, Brian Johnson.
Alrighty, well tonight your pole sitter is going to be the 46 of David Bradford. Right beside him is going to be Kaysen Plott in second. Will Jones is going to take 3rd place. Bobby Hamilton Jr. in 4th. Hunter Kent in 5th. Derek Grunge in 6th. Justin Napier 7th. Cameron Hodgman 8th. Dean Moore 9th. Jason Spear 10th. Tyler Ashley 11th. Nick Kessler 12th. Quentin Murdoch 13th, Mickey Spear 14th, Brandon Puffenbarger 15th, Benjamin Gochi 16th, Channing Ballou 17th, Thomas McMullen 18th, Chris Hill 19th, Alan DeFries 20th, Chris Worrell 21st, JD in the 51 there 22nd, Tommy Giangelo 23rd, and Mark Truxell and Steve Murdoch are going to round out the field in 24th and 25th.
All right. let's see if we can quick, as these guys are gridding there, Zach, can we get, well, I was going to see if we can get Mickey up here to have a chat with him, but looks like we're going to be going green right away, though, it looks like, right here.
Yeah, we will be going green right away. If you want to, you can get a quick question from him if you want.
I don't know if we'll have enough of time. They're already going down the kind of ready.
We'll talk to them if there's a caution at some point. We'll definitely get talking to Mickey. How about that?
Yeah. That's the game plan, ladies and gentlemen. We will bring it. It happens so fast. Sometimes we only have time to get an interview.
Yeah, when you go through the grid, it's
yeah. So I think we need to cut back and just do the top 10 in grid.
I think so.
Yeah,
yes.
I have a good idea for that, but we'll talk about that later, ladies and gentlemen. We have an amazing race about to start here.
All right. We got all the fan base piling in. We got over 30 people out there watching on YouTube and Facebook side. So Freaky Fast and us guys, appreciate everybody tuning in here tonight with the eSports Auto Racing League, or known as the EARL, as these guys are going to get ready to get freaky fast. And I hope you freaky like it, because I'm freaking going to like it as I get freaky nuts tonight. Here we go.
Green.
And green's out. David takes off there, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we have Chris Whirl had to do a checkup back there, guys.
Yeah, nice, beautiful start there from this double wide field. I know everybody's got to go green at the start, so that makes it a little more interesting. And yeah, right now we got David Bradford though, but look at Will Jones. He was on the bottom, starting with his teammate in third. He's moved up to second, Brian. But back here, we got lots of battles going back here with looks like Cameron Hagman in the 55 with that 33 and Dean Moore there on the bottom. Got a huge thing of trucks here racing.
Yeah, they're all kind of stacked up back here, and there's actually even another group of trucks behind us.
Yeah.
It's kind of an odd start to a race, but yeah, we got this middle of the pack. Got a few trucks bunched up here. Got the 33. I think that's the 33. He's blocking two trucks down the back that way.
Dean Moore there, but he's gonna have looks like Tyler Ashley on the 89 there on the bottom of him. But Derek Runs on the outside following him, and then I think that is Quentin Murdoch in the 8. Yeah, there's Quentin Murdoch there right on the bottom inside there. So all types of racing going on here for 7th on the 10th, really. So all grouped up. This is putting on a heck of a race. Like I said, this could be a great multi-group race, and kind of what we're already seeing early in this run.
Yeah, I think the outside lines are going to come into play later in the run and later in the race when there's more rubber on the track and it cools off. So the guys that are quick now, unless they can keep up with the track, they won't be the ones that are quick at the end.
Yeah, definitely. But this bottom is the king line right now, but I believe that's because everybody's wide open. Once they start having to crack that throttle, I think you're going to see guys move to the top and start using that momentum line. But this will be interesting right now. It's kind of the top 5 right now, and just a straight line, really. And it's beginning to thin out here where these guys are getting single filed out, and trucks are starting to handle a little different. But David Bradford still holding on to that lead with his teammate there, Will Jones. It almost looks like a little mini plate race right here with the breakaway.
Yeah, it does. You got the leader exited to about a truck length ahead of second place. Oh, and there goes Will Jones, deciding to go to the high side in 3-4. It's going to cost him right now.
Yeah, he went ahead and tried it.
Later, that's going to be the place to be.
Right. It looks like we got battles back here from about 20th with JD in the 51, Steve Murdoch in the 53, Alan DeFries, Mickey Spear, Thomas McMullen in the 02. All these guys right here racing pretty hard. Looks like JD in the 51, he's moved up 2 positions. We always know he's got a pretty quick truck with that bad company racing team, so it'll be interesting to see